Hello Physical Fiends, it is Jordan here with some just announced physical releases. These are games that have recently been announced, they are not releasing this week, and as always I do not do limited pre-order stuff since they are always covered in Monday's video. Sword Art Online Echoes of Aincrad is a recent JRPG announcement from Bandai Namco. People were putting their bets on would it be Sword Art Online or would it be Tales of, because they were teasing a JRPG announcement and the world sighed in disappointment that it was this one. Nevertheless, the reveal trailer for this is pretty sweet. It looks better than any other Sword Art Online game I've seen. In fact, it looks more Tales of than that series. I will keep an open mind about it. It's releasing physically on PlayStation 5 and Xbox in a Standard Edition and an Ultimate Edition on July the 10th. Formula Legends Legacy Edition is releasing on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and Xbox on June the 24th, just in time to be halfway through the F1 season, which I am going to persevere with this season despite the sport being a shadow of its former self. But I could rant for hours about everything wrong with the sport these days, but that is a topic for another video that I'm obviously never gonna make. This game has you driving through time, through different eras of the sport, with recreations of tracks to go alongside those changes. Could be alright, but it is from Microids, which means on Switch it'll be barely held together. Drive Rally is releasing on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5 on June the 18th, and it seems to be the battle of the retro-themed rally games because, you know, we had Old School Rally, that was a very recent game, and this is also going for something a bit similar. Okay, not truly retro, more like plasticky indie thing, but, you know, reviews are decent but not universally positive about it. But I'm sure rally fans will eat it up anyways, and if you want to pre-order it or any of the games in this video, then please consider using the links I've put down below in the description and pinned comment. Any purchase made via those links massively helps support me and this channel in the best way possible. I do truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. VGP are a really nice company with free worldwide shipping on orders over 75 Canadian bucks, which is like 55 American dollars, not that much. Warhammer 40k Speed Freeks. I don't know why they can't write Freaks properly. Is that like a reference in Warhammer, or is it just that they're too stupid to spell it? Let me know. Anyways, this is a vehicular combat game, a racing game as well, that has reviewed really well on PC, and people should be looking forward to the console release, of which it is going to be on PlayStation 5 coming July the 16th. inKONBINI, one store, many stories, is getting a physical release in North America on PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch 2 as a proper cartridge. Yes, another one to add to the ever-growing list of proper Switch 2 physicals. A surprising one from Serenity Forge. This is a narrative-based slice-of-life management thing as you run a small-town shop in early 90s Japan. Looks really nice. There are no reviews as of yet because it's not out yet, and it is coming physically on September 1st. It is worth noting the Nintendo Switch 2 physical does not appear to be a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, so it won't work on your original Switch. But if you want an original Switch physical copy, you're not entirely out of luck, okay? Stay tuned for later in this video. And before I do get later in the video, if you are new here and you love physical video games, hit that subscribe button, okay? It will be the best thing you do today, I promise you. I'm well on the road to 40k, but I need your help to do it. Plus, the bigger this channel is, the more publishers will pay attention to the demand for physical media, so you'll be helping the industry too. You'll be sending a message. Disgaea Mayhem was recently announced to be getting a physical release on PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch on September the 30th. Sadly, on Nintendo Switch 2, it is a game key. Boom! Man, NIS continue to let the side down. They have such loyal collectors that they're just choosing to lose. Anyways, this is an action take on the Disgaea franchise. Looks like it could be a Musou type thing if it was made by Koei Tecmo. Hopefully it has the attention to detail to make it less repetitive than many modern entries tend to be. Could be a good one. Windswept is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5 on June the 12th. This is a charming looking pixel platformer that feels like it's trying to channel a bit of Donkey Kong Country. Supposedly quite challenging but extremely good, like surprisingly so. It's got good reviews, and I think if the art style was less like a 3DS download game from 10 years ago, it may have gotten more attention. I mean, come on, I'm not going to judge the quality of the game on the art style, but other people would, and it looks like a toy game or something like that. Look past that, give it a chance. Necrophosis, Full Consciousness. This is a first-person horror adventure game, a short Lovecraftian-themed romp that's more unnerving than genuinely scary, at least according to reviews. It'll last a handful of hours at most, but as you may have seen from the box art, the physical release also comes with a bonus game called The Shore, which is nice. The physical is coming sometime early summer on PlayStation 5. Alright, let's take a look at some recent import announcements. These are games that so far only have an Asian or Japanese physical release with English, unless otherwise stated, but since there's always time, keep in mind a Western physical could be announced at any point really. And if you want to pre-order any of these, you can do so via VGP where applicable, but also Play Asia. And if you click my Play Asia link, you can get 5% off anything from their website with the code Jordan2026. Love Is All Around Collection is going to be a very popular import. This collection is already out on PlayStation 5 in Asia, but now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. It is a dating sim FMV game, or games. It's a 2-in-1 of the first and second game. In each game, a handful of lovely Chinese ladies vie for your attention, or you theirs. I don't know which way the thirsting is going on here, but the games are very popular, one of the more popular FMV games in recent years. And the Switch physical is releasing very soon, March the 26th, and it will have English, and it's gonna be a very big import. inKONBINI, one store, many stories, as mentioned earlier in this video. While this is getting a Western physical release on Nintendo Switch 2 and PlayStation 5, if you just wanted an original Switch physical, well, you can look towards Japan. It's getting a physical release over there on June 18th, so even earlier than the Western one. Now, this has been known for a short while already, but I didn't mention it so far because previously with the listings, the languages shown did not mention English, despite having every other language under the sun listed. I thought there may have been some language removal shenanigans to protect the Western release, but it appears to have just been an admin oversight since English has now been added to the product listing, and it's coming in a standard edition as well as a limited edition. 70s style robot anime Geppy-X. I already love it for the name alone. This is a remaster of a PlayStation 1 shmup that was so over the top in terms of its presentation and production, it apparently came on 4 discs. A 4-disc shmup. What? Apparently it was an attempt to make a 70s mech anime, but in a playable thing. So lots and lots of video that's now being rescanned for modern displays, and it even has things like commercial breaks in it or something. That is just kind of genius. And it's gonna have English, and it might just be one of my most anticipated releases of the year. I'm in love with this already. It might be crap, but I want it. Unrailed 2, back on track, is releasing in Japan on June the 11th on Nintendo Switch, and it will play in English. From what I recall, I think Super Rare Games did the original game in Europe, but at the time of making this video, there's no word of a Western release for this sequel. This is a chaotic rail track builder as you and friends frantically try to build a track as the train is going along. Layer the track, take away the hazards in front of the train. It's coming in a standard edition as well as a collector's edition. The Tag-Along Obsession is a Play Asia exclusive release that's only coming to PlayStation 5 very soon. It's releasing in May, in fact. It is a first-person horror puzzle game with mixed reviews over on Steam. What the complaints are, I don't know. There's only one English language review for it, and that's positive. But yeah, the trailer seems spooky enough, and it's coming exclusively in a deluxe edition with a soundtrack CD. And there we have a bunch of new announcements. Which was your favorite in this episode? Let me know in the comments below, alongside your thumbs up, okay? If you want to pre-order any of these, then please do so with the links below. I greatly appreciate that ever so much. And yeah, go check out some of my other videos. I got a lot of videos for you guys as always. And yeah, have a fantastic day. Take care.